Well, maybe this is when the lights go down and they're like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your favorite faggot all the way from Texas. Please welcome Daniel.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing.
That was amazing.
And then I come out. And people start booing me and throwing shit at me. And
Lesser known characters. Lesser known characters.
Welcome back to Lesser Known Characters, where we get to sit down with some of our favorite people and get to know more about them through their musical interests. And today our guest is Mr. Daniel Webb, hilarious comedian.
Yes.
Tours around with Margaret Cho a lot.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
thank you.
So funny.
Thank you.
You know one of my
Equal.
favorite things that you do?
Tell me.
It's when you don't. I don't think you do it anymore. When you go, okay, back to me.
'Cause I can't stand when other people are either like, if someone's looking, if I draw attention to anything, I go, don't look at him, look at me. Like,
Yeah.
that's my favorite thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can watch an
Okay,
audience.
back to me, though.
Yeah.
I always thought that with stand up, like I have say in the open mic days, whatever, you have 3 to 5 minutes. Why would I waste it on talking about anything other than me? That's
Exactly.
why I'm
Yeah.
here.
Not to get into a crowd work debate, but I'm like, the audience is so boring.
Yeah.
That's why I am on stage. Because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
sitting in an audience. I'm like, well, y'all suck. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do this. So, but that's
Yeah,
not.
a lot of times they are boring, and that's what, like, I mean,
Then crowd work goes nowhere. You go,
Yeah.
That's why I don't
I
do
think for
this.
me, when I do it, I kind of like if something, because obviously we all know as a comedian, shit happens. Like people shout out something, I kind of just like I like to fucking tell them who they are.
Yeah.
That's
That's
my
funny,
fucking thing.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna, you know what? You said something. I'm gonna take control over this.
Your confidence is like through the roof, though. I love watching you on stage.
Appreciate it.
When I try to go off script and like talk to the audience, it comes off as really bitchy, and so people are like,
I think me too.
"Do you know what I mean?" They're
Same.
like, "We're getting lectured. What's happening?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
"These are jokes." But the clip you just posted about, where you're like, "I've been working out lately," and the audience just starts laughing. You throw the mic down. You're like, "That's not a joke." Even swimming in that moment, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to just glossing over it and plowing through with what.
Well, see, I went to Juilliard, right? And at Juilliard, they teach
How
us.
how many minutes does it take him to say Juilliard every podcast?
About 5.
How often does he get?
Juilliard is also his cousin's name. Hey, Juilliard coming.
Yeah.
You went to Juilliard?
No, I went to Julie's yard. So
Yeah, that's right. Julie's yard. That was his next door neighbor.
I have a whole bit about this, okay? I've never done it on stage. I just do it in conversation.
Yeah, when we're eating.
Because if I do it on stage, it's just going to bomb really bad.
We also
you know.
have a dog here today.
I know. What's funny is I'm the one chasing the treats, not the dog. Wait, you really did go to Juilliard?
No. I did
Oh,
whenever someone compliments
I hate that you believe
I know.
that.
Whenever someone compliments like my stand-up or anything, I just go, you know, at Juilliard, they taught us.
Well, you're musical, so I gave you some credit. That's why I shouldn't have.
I'm excited too.
Yeah.
You know, because when he told me, I was like, oh yeah, I love Daniel.
Yeah.
So I was like, we have to have him on the show. We have to. And so here's the thing: we don't know your answers.
Oh
right?
yeah, I forgot I gave answers.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
don't know. So this is how we'll do it.
Okay.
So I ask the question, you say the answer,
Okay.
and then we kind of just go off on our deep world on the whatever question we're on from there.
Fabulous.
Does that make sense?
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty
yeah.
simple, pretty easy.
I'm like, I hope I remember all my answers.
No. And
No,
if
he'll
you
pull
guys,
them up for you,
Super
and I'll
producer
close
Mike
my eyes
Gay,
like a
he's
weirdo.
got
with
it.
it.
Yeah, that's what he always says. I'm like,
Because I can't not look.
I know.
at
he's
the-
always.
I like how he thought the part where like closing his eyes is what makes him weird.
Yeah.
It's like I open or shut.
Yeah, right.
Is that what this show is becoming?
Yeah.
Well, really fast, I want to know because y'all are both wearing band shirts.
Yeah.
I've seen Morrissey live.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I've seen grown men weep
Of
Oh,
course. Yeah.
at his shows.
You have to.
And I've seen I've seen Lauryn Hill live.
Yeah.
Have you seen her?
I haven't. No. They're doing it
Holy
again at the
cow.
Bull, I think. so-
Unreal.
Yeah, I
like
bet.
incredible. And her backup singers are these like
Oh.
3 witchy women, and
Of
like
course.
all her songs are sped up live. They're going so fast, but
Really?
these ladies are like holding it
They're
it
sped up because she
together.
was 30 minutes late.
That's
Well,
right.
you know,
Yeah.
right,
You've never, you haven't lived until you've seen Lauryn Hill going 100 miles an hour, and then they pull her mic.
Huh.
So then you just see this.
Oh, because the show is
Yeah,
time to
you just see
close
this
it.
tiny little Lauryn
Oh,
Hill
'cause
with
they have,
no
like, the
voice.
curfew.
Yeah. But the park
Damn.
shuts her down. But I didn't know if y'all had any cred behind the shirts you're wearing. If you've
No, I've
seen
never
them.
seen them.
I've come to figure out why, because it happens a lot with like hip hop artists. So they're only This is why a lot of hip hop artists show up late because I've been to so many rap shows and I'm like,
Okay,
what?
you're gonna tell us why.
Yeah.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
figured out why. Because I found out through a homie that's a tour manager and runs like shows. So basically, they only have they're only obligated to do like 30 minutes.
Yes, correct.
You know,
Yes.
so they're only obligated to do that. So a lot of times they're like, well, I'm gonna just do 30 minutes instead of just doing like a full hour.
And get
It'd
the
be like
check.
us with stand up if we were just like,
I'm gonna do 15.
Well, Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle did it when people wouldn't stop interrupting. This was
Yeah.
in Texas. People wouldn't stop, and he literally was telling the audience, he's like, if someone sitting next to you is yelling at the stage, tell them to stop, because he
Wow.
couldn't get through his set.
Wow.
So he came out and he smoked a cigarette and he read a book and he said, I'm only contractually obligated to do 25 minutes. And he looked at his clock when it was 25 and he said, peace.
Wow.
Because they wouldn't shut up. They're all
Yeah.
screaming movie lines and all
I'm
this
Rick James.
all that shit.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm going to do what I signed a piece of paper for. I'm going to tell you guys goodbye. And he did
there's
it.
certain comics that
Damn.
had to deal with. I think Steve Martin was another one
Mm.
that dealt with that. Eddie Murphy.
All those like first like big arena.
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I know Nina Simone would be, her whole thing was like, she wouldn't go on stage until she thought the audience was ready for her.
Oh,
So
wow.
whatever that internal clock was for her was when she would go on stage.
Wow.
It wasn't about being late. It was about being ready.
Damn.
I think Lauryn Hill's somewhere in that category too.
Yeah.
Where she's like, they're not ready for me yet.
Fuck.
Which I love. Like,
I'm gonna do that with stand up now.
I think.
They're not ready for me yet.
yeah.
No, I just this album had a big like impact on my life. Me and my brother would listen to it a lot, and it was
Yeah.
like, I just to this day I love it.
It's magic.
Shout out to you,
But I've never
brother.
seen it.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
All right, first question.
Almost saw.
Do you have a blank one up, Mike?
Look, I'm Gilbert Gottfried.
I'm like,
Oh,
did you ever see the Joan Rivers roast?
Yes,
he was
I'm
on
sure.
there. Yeah.
And she comes back after Gilbert's and she goes, open your fucking eyes. The audience is leaving.
Yeah.
It's such a good one.
One time, Dom Irera, the first time before I was on Kill Tony, I did a spot there, and I would like close my eyes when I would answer a question, and Dom Irera said, "I'm like Gilbert Gottfried if he was human."
Wow.
I've always-
so
Yeah,
cold.
that's a compliment.
Yeah.
That is a compliment. Okay, first album you ever bought?
I reveal it.
Yes.
Okay, so first
Yeah,
album
oh, yes. Sorry.
was,
Who that?
was Paula Abdul, Spellbound.
Oh wow.
Wow.
There it is. Yes.
Wow.
So first of all, I was obsessed with the signature.
It's great script.
I thought I had to equally adopt a signature like that.
yes.
So the A in Abdul, the A in Daniel started looking suspiciously
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that.
All your papers you turned in at school were written.
But I was really disappointed in the album art because that doesn't like look like her.
Ah.
And you can't see her face. And my fucking faggot ass was like, but she's so pretty. Let me see her face.
Wait, so this has Straight Up Now Tell Me?
No, after. This
This
is
is
the
after?
album after.
Wow.
Got it.
That
I'm trying
song fucking rips though, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Straight up now,
up?
tell
Oh
me.
yeah.
Oh
it
my
does.
god.
She's dope. She's short as hell, but
She's 5'2".
yeah, she's a little tiny.
We have a friend who kissed Paula Abdul.
Who? Which one?
He works with me.
No, I didn't.
Oh, my friend opened for her at her Vegas.
Really?
Do you know Percy?
No.
He was her. Do you know Scat Cat? MC Scat
Yeah.
Cat, that video where she's
so.
dancing with the
Yeah, yeah,
cartoon
yeah.
cat. So when I saw her in concert in 1992, she had a plushy person, a furry, come out.
Uh-huh.
And
Wait, how old are you?
I'm fucking 42, Chappelle.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
You look great.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait, really?
Yeah, boy, I'm 42. Well, all right, look at his shocked face. How old are you?
I'm 37, but I
Okay.
didn't think you were in your 40s.
Boy, I'm old. Yeah.
What?
I got old.
That gives me hope.
It does?
Yeah.
How old are you? What are you?
I'm
You're-
37.
You're a baby. Well, you just quit drinking, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to out you.
No,
or
I don't
anything.
give a shit. Everybody knows it.
I don't want to out you.
I used to not say it out loud because I wanted to maybe fall off again, but
Sure.
but then I was like, let me just say it so I hold myself.
It's okay to
accountable.
fall off, but when I stopped drinking, I thought I started looking a lot better.
Huh.
I
Yeah.
drink a little now.
Also, your haircut when you cut your hair short.
no, it made me look old. Are you
Really?
kidding? When I had long hair, people thought I was like the paper boy.
Huh?
Mhm.
Not
But no,
me.
1992,
So you saw her in 1992.
first concert ever.
Wow.
Also,
No, you're fine.
but her opening act was "Color Me Bad."
Oh,
Really?
Wow,
The
cool.
Sex You Up guys?
Yes.
Wow.
So my dumbass stood next to my mother, who took me to the concert, while "Color Me Bad" sang "I Want to Sex You Up." And I'm
Wow.
like, this song rips.
What did your mom say?
I think they were just there kind of to support me because it was my thing. I wanted to see Paula Abdul. I was so obsessed. So I think they were just kind of there to like, yeah, there it is. Just to also,
so funny.
I'd made a puff paint T-shirt, and I wrote all of Paula Abdul's like hot singles on it.
Yeah.
And it glowed in the dark.
Fuck
everything.
yeah, that's
yes.
awesome. God, I love
puff
that.
paint, right?
Yeah.
When you're a kid at your first concert,
I
and
did
like
it.
you don't really know what's cool or not. You just
Yeah.
know you love this thing and you want to express it.
Totally. So I had a white T-shirt with Paula Abdul puff paint, and then around it
Yeah.
I put all the like song
That's
titles
awesome.
and shit. And then when the lights went out, it glowed, and I was like,
Ooh.
activation.
Wow.
Activation.
Fuck yeah.
We did it.
Wasn't that dude related? He's related to somebody.
I don't know. I don't know anything about Color Me Back.
They
to be
all
quite-
look
And I
like-
know a lot about a lot of music, but
He looks like every picture in a salon.
So they have good hits. This is a great one.
yeah.
You hear that harmony?
Yeah.
I wanna sex you up, but they all look like To Catch a Predator. Every single one.
Working at the men's
Look
warehouse.
at that
Yeah.
guy. Who is that guy?
Yeah. Who is he?
Don't get
Where
in the
is he?
elevator. Don't
Where
close
is
the
he
door.
now?
Don't
That's
close the door.
young Kenny G, please, and I will not.
It is Kenny G.
No, it's some bootleg Kenny G.
But no. So Paul Abdul was like a major thing for me for a minute.
So
'cause
yeah,
it
why
was,
why that album?
because it was I wasn't like of musical age when her other stuff came out. So that was
Yeah.
kind of the first one where I was like, I had an allowance, I could save my money, all
Yeah.
that stuff. But I was hardcore. You know when you discover an artist and then they have like a new piece of work come out and
yeah.
you're like, I gotta get it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It was that moment.
Fuck yeah.
And there's a really rough like video music awards thing where Paula Abdul performs in like a rhyme. She does Vibeology if you want to look it up, where she performs in like this weird rhyme. She comes out dressed in drag as a man.
Okay.
And rips off her suit, and she's got this kind of unflattering rhinestone like unitard thing
Really?
on. And that was so home base
Oh,
for
look
me.
at it.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's there's nothing in there for you, puppy. But she like, I couldn't dance, but I wanted to dance. I couldn't sing, but I wanted to sing.
Yeah.
I wanted to marry Emilio Estevez, and I would never be able to do that.
Yes.
So like, see if you can find Paula. Also,
I have no clue where Paula is.
if you watch this, you'll understand why she sings to a live track now, or why she sings to a
Really?
backing track. Yeah. She's got that Britney Spears syndrome where she's a great dancer and not a great dancer-singer.
Which is a tough.
It's hard.
Yeah.
That's super hard.
That-
Again, you guys have obviously never seen Fergie
See,
doing
I know this.
cartwheels.
Na, 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 na.
Look
Then
at
they
you,
spin.
the
I knew
dance.
this shit. You don't think I knew this? I had it.
This is your closer, right?
But I could not, like, I had to get a friend with MTV to record this for me.
Fuck yeah.
So I could get the VHS back. See, there she is.
Oh gosh.
Unflattering was the wrong word to use. It's not unflattering. She looks great. See,
Well,
there she
let's
goes.
see the
Look,
rhinestones.
rip it off. Like, it's the study of the chemistry between you and me. How? So this song, she does a lot of James Brown
Moves.
Yeah,
Oh, got
like
it.
that. And so in the day, there she. Look how cute she is.
I wonder how tall her dancers are. She's 5'2".
She's tiny, but she's in she makes herself.
Oh,
tall.
got it. Those,
So you know in the days when you had like an answering machine,
yeah.
and the whole thing was like, we got to record the outgoing
Yep.
message.
Yeah.
We got to set aside time so we get it
Uh-huh.
right. My sister and I would do like a rap,
Oh, hell yeah.
shit like that, and at the end of it, I did a how because I wanted to be
my
Paula Abdul so bad.
God. I got to hear that. I
You
would
know,
give it.
and when I think about it, I don't know like strongly. I don't know like a lot about Paula Abdul.
Mhm.
I just know I love that video with the little cartoon.
Was she a Lakers
Yes.
cheerleader? Yeah.
No. She was a Laker girl.
Laker girl,
And
that's
she
what I
was
meant.
The
captain.
captain,
Yeah,
right?
she was all in the days.
Yeah.
And she was friends with like Magic and all them back then, and like
I bet she
Arsenio.
was.
Yeah.
She did a lot of early AIDS speaking out with Magic
Oh,
and
cool.
Arsenio
Oh, wow.
back then,
Man.
which was because she knows a bunch of dancers, right? So her world was like, yeah, a lot of people have died of AIDS, so she
Yeah.
knew that. But then like for Magic Johnson to come out and be this like crazy the most
Yeah.
famous athlete, all that shit,
Yeah.
was like I think really good for the community, but people didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I think she helped usher him into a place, and I
Mhm.
think but yeah, she looks great in blue and gold or purple and gold.
Yeah.
She still tours.
Well, I mean, yeah, she tours, but I think she
Right?
does that 25-minute contractual thing you were talking about, where she's like, I only have to lip sync for 20 minutes.
Well, because I know I knew she went on tour with like New Kids on the Block. Like they did.
So
like
I
a
would
tour.
love to show you the text message I just got from my friend that said, I saw New Kids on the Block high on mushrooms. And I said, was Paula Abdul there? She said, yes.
Wow.
But no, that was the one I made my parents drive me to the mall. I
Yeah.
had to go to Camelot Music to get it.
Wow.
And
You're
it was
from Dallas, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Fort Worth. But it was the first like CD versus cassette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to get a CD player if I want to listen to this.
Yeah.
Because I could only listen to it on like my dad's
Yeah.
system, right?
Yeah.
But no, Sheila was like early. I saw her in concert, and I was obsessed with her set. I don't know if you can look up her Under My Spell tour 1992, but it was this crazy set
He's got it on lock.
with like elevators and all this shit, and I just drew it. I have all these drawings of me as a kid, like,
Wow.
and just from the concert, it like imprinted into my
Oh
brain.
yeah. Here
Really?
It is.
Uh-huh.
98.
Look
This
at
one.
that.
That shit. So see that set?
Yeah.
I was obsessed. I mean, she comes out flying at the beginning of this. She's like suspended in the air. And also that.
Oh, shit.
See, look.
Oh shit.
I told you. Now imagine me in a puff pink shirt
That's
being like,
fucking
"Oh
epic.
my
Yeah.
god, is this sex? I hope this is what sex is like." That was all I needed, was someone to come floating in. I was like, she is magic.
Look at her.
Yeah,
And she's high up there.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's fucking and they're dropping her
Scary.
kind of quick.
like
dude.
fast
And she's, if you think about it, she's got to do that a whole tour
every time.
every time.
I'm scared of heights.
I would be on a harness. I really want to be on a theatrical harness.
Yeah,
and like fly
they're
around.
skinny now because
Yeah.
they made like carbon fucking things, so they're like small. I'm pretty light, but
I did.
Chappelle would be scared.
I did
Oh,
go on
wow. I would.
You're dense.
the the theater tour I went on with Margaret Cho. Every theater we were in, I go, do y'all have a theatrical harness here?
Hilarious.
I was like, can we do like a sound check with it?
Okay, so if Paula Abdul was the thing, so what was the anthem of your youth?
So equally, the first album I bought was Spellbound, but the first album I bought that was like, I need this, I want it, this is going to change my life, this is who I am, was Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness by
Oh, wow.
But that's only because Siamese Dream was like the anthem of me being a teenager, being a kid,
Yeah.
being anything. Was like, give me Silver Fuck, give me Disarm, I'm
Yeah.
moody. I need an
Yeah.
acoustic song with a cello solo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I was obsessed with their bassist. I loved D'arcy.
D'Arcy, yeah.
Obsessed with D'arcy. And so when Siamese Dream came out, I just related to all of it. It came right at the time. They had a live thing called Euphoria that came out.
Uh-huh.
That was like a live tour of Siamese Dream.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
And like couldn't get enough of it. I wanted to be a bassist. And so it just fit all these things. It was like there was so much about I wanted to be a moody, bleach blonde woman who played bass and
Oh,
was.
You wanted to be Courtney
Also,
Love.
I was obsessed with D'arcy too.
Tell me about it.
I loved her vibe.
Yes.
Her energy.
Yes.
Like it was beyond like her bass playing that I liked. She just carried like this like cool like aura about her that really fit with the band.
Yeah.
A lot. You know what I
Totally.
mean?
I think when they lost the band, oh, there goes my dog. When they fired her, the band lost this weird aesthetic that they didn't know they needed. They were like,
Yeah.
oh shit, we need a bassist who's not really that good. Like
But she carries this like
it was there. I
Yeah.
needed a dramatic open E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need
I
like
love
a,
that.
Yeah.
No,
And,
you're
like-
right. It's not all about musicianship, really.
No.
There is something magnetic about some people, and they carry the vibe, whatever it is.
But she was in 1998 when they toured, and I used to see. I've seen them 5 times.
Oh damn.
I was
Very
hard. I'm telling you, they were my thing, and I used to go broke for concerts.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would spend every last single dime I had on, because you could in Texas you could scalp legally, so they would send scalpers to buy the tickets at Ticketmaster. So then you had to pay $300 no matter
Damn.
what.
Yeah.
Back when tickets were only $30, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
So I went hardcore broke. So this is my favorite era of D'arcy, is in Adore, when she's got like devil horns and she's wearing this
Yeah.
Itsy Miyake like see-through like top.
That
and
was the first record I think I really liked the song for. I used to not like the Smashing Pumpkins.
look at her. There, see? Look at that.
Love her.
Obsessed. Look at that mood. She's so mood. She's
Yeah.
mad. She's so
Yes. Yes.
mad. Mad and
I'm
moody.
glad you understand that because that's what that was like my favorite part of Smashing Pumpkins.
So
was
this
her.
tour, I saw it at the Will Rogers Theater in Fort Worth, Texas, and I was on her side of the theater, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't get me to look at like Billy Corgan or James C. Hawk. Kenny Aronoff, who's this amazing drummer who they had on that tour.
Okay.
Couldn't even be bothered. Mike Garson is a phenomenal keyboard player. Played with Bowie, all these people.
Look at her.
Look, she even sings ugly. I love her.
Yes.
Like, what is she doing with her mouth right there? I love it. And you better believe I tried hardcore to get my part
like that.
Yes.
To get that like that tight swoop.
I can't explain it. What I related to her so much, and it was like, do I want to be her or do I want her to be my girlfriend? I really can't. Tell.
Yeah. I don't know. I just
They
love.
can both be true.
She carried like a darkness that was like also like just very like you just wanted to look at her.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like,
And in the Siamese Dream days, is my dog being bad?
No.
Okay. In the Siamese Dream days, she had this kind of, she'd wear a striped shirt.
Yeah.
And she had jeans, and it was just this kind of long blonde hair, and there wasn't style to it or anything. It was just this like kind of raw 90s aggressive.
Yeah.
And that's where I came in. I started wearing striped shirts, and then when that came out, I was like, well, I have to change my aesthetic. I have to get black devil horns. And I have to get an Itzy Miyake see-through like tank.
Yeah.
Come here, white dog.
Come here.
Come here, white dog. Come over here. No, you don't.
Eat Wrigley's food.
Oh.
You cannot eat the dog's food.
I'm
You're gonna
trying to get buff.
You're gonna get diarrhea on camera. Did you ever see them live?
I saw them live for the first time
When?
last year.
Tell me about it. How was it?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Like a 3-hour concert, right?
No, it wasn't 3 hours.
Okay, yeah.
I think they did probably like an hour and a half.
One thing I think people don't know about the Pumpkins in general is how trippy they are live. They're
Yeah.
like really psychedelic.
Mm-hmm.
I saw them in '96, opening act, garbage.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
Hell yeah.
And in the
Wow.
day, this was
Yeah.
What
December
a
'96,
tour.
like Shirley Manson.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
And so it was like, okay, good. So it was 1996 opening act. Oh, that was the thing. At the last of the concert, people were leaving the arena. It was an arena tour. People were out the door, and they say, for everybody saying this is for you. And they played a 45-minute like jam thing that was just all psychedelic.
Wow.
And me being 14, 15, I was like, this is what drugs are going to be like. And it melted me.
Yeah,
I
you're
could
right.
not get enough of like just meandering weird sounds and no beginning or end. And
yeah, they carry this. Yeah, they do. Like when I saw them live recently, like they obviously they didn't go like they had a jam session, but they didn't go like as long as like you were saying. But it was like it did take you in like a different world though.
they're good at that.
Yeah.
In Dallas, there was a place called Bill's Records and Tapes, which was, we didn't know he was gay, but he was this old gay man named Bill. He just looked like an old man.
Yeah.
And he's the only person I could see smoke a cigarette down to it was all ash.
Yeah.
All ash. You just have it hanging out of his mouth. And he sold bootlegs,
Cool.
which you couldn't find in the day. Before the internet, you had to buy a bootleg tape, CD,
Yeah.
VHS, right?
Yeah.
But that was the only place you could find it. So you had Smashing Pumpkins concerts on VHS. You had everything. You could go get whatever, Rolling Stones bullshit. So I would drive 45 minutes and spend like $120 on like a VHS of this concert because you couldn't find it anywhere. And then 20 years later, it's just all on the internet for free.
Yeah.
Made my mom write a check, put
Wow.
it in the mail, and send it to someone to like get a VHS copy of something.
Wow.
Like, and those are the dark
Those were the
ages.
fucking days.
That's my favorite part of this show is those stories,
Like,
like,
kinda like
before we
reminiscing on
had
that.
jobs or whatever, like how you achieve the things you want.
My first Smashing Pumpkins ticket, I extorted myself, where I would split my lunch money off. And so if I got $5 for lunch, I would spend like $1 and save the $4 for my concert ticket. And then
because you can have lunch for $1 back in the day.
50 cents
Damn.
for a side of mashed potatoes and Dunkin' sticks. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was lunch.
They're like waffles, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like little.
Little glazed, like almost like right.
They look like
No,
Mr.
no.
Hank. Who's the turd from South
Yeah, Mr.
Park?
Hanky,
Yeah,
yeah.
they look like Mr. Hanky. There's 3 Mr. Hankies in a thing.
Okay, so the next question. Oh, yeah, I'm curious of this one. Your favorite song to play in the car?
So this was actually hard to answer because my favorite place to listen to music is the car.
Okay.
Speed plus music
Yes.
is like the best recipe, but it truly is Caracha by Selena.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Do you know the song?
Yeah,
Oh,
of
no.
course.
Beep beep. And because I drive a shitty car. Did you see my truck that I got out of? That
No,
old
but
Toyota?
did you see my car? I was embarrassed driving up here.
No, my truck is 21 years old. It's old. And but Caracha means like jalopy. It's like a not a real word. It's like a slang word. But yeah. This song. Do you know the song? It's so good.
But it's good.
Caracha.
Is this Baila? Baila?
No,
that's a different one.
That's a different one.
That's techno cumbia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof, the Mexicans are gonna come after me. Sorry.
They are.
But look how cute she is.
Oh,
like
she was amazing.
I know. Have you watched
She had it.
the last concert where she's in the purple suit?
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
She's
yeah.
Where
so-
she's like going off.
Yeah. And I believe it's the last concert. Someone tried to tell me they played like a small show somewhere else in Texas and then she died. But
Yeah.
it's the one where she's in the famous purple thing.
Yeah.
And you can just see how talented she is, how into it she is, like everything. But Caracha is one of my favorite songs because there's sound effects in it.
Yeah.
There's a car horn that goes beep, beep. And then there's people in the background that go, hey.
She was one when she passed. I remember 2 times I got sad at like a
Was that the
musician
Astrodome?
death. It was Tupac's and hers.
Really?
Yeah, I remember like when I was
Look at
when I
her.
was like a kid.
Yeah.
Like I remember like that's I remember being sad about as
So
a kid.
you knew who Selena was
Yeah.
at the time. See, I think that's rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
are you
'cause,
from?
I'm from Arizona.
Okay, yeah, that
So
checks
yeah.
out.
And like we're not like Arizona, Mexico's 3 hours,
Yeah,
3-hour drive.
same for
whatever.
like. So
So
I
it's
have,
like
I have friends who are at this show.
Wow.
This
Oh,
right
wow.
here. My friend Celesta was there, and
was
I
this in her hometown?
this is in Houston
In
at
Houston?
the Astrodome, and
But she's from
she's from
Corpus
Corpus.
Christi,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
she's-
Corpus Christi.
Yeah. But I think this is such a testament to her. Also, it's so weird that they don't let people onto the floor. She's
yeah.
playing this round stage, and look at that.
Oh, it's almost like a. Oh wow!
And there's a lot of space between her and the crowd.
Look how great she looks.
I'm telling you, this is an
She's
anatomy
gorgeous.
lesson. So like, this outfit on her is nothing but perfect.
How old was she?
Only 24, 25, like nothing. Like Tupac's age. Because
But
Tupac was
first of all,
25 or 24.
He was 25.
A
or
baby.
25 or 26.
But imagine how much that dog's about to knock everything over. Think of all the content and material that Tupac was able to create in that short amount of time. She sort of is the same, where she has a really like thick catalog.
Yeah, catalog. Yeah.
And a thick butt. Look at her. She's so gorgeous.
I know.
I had to say it. That dog is about to rip everything up. Lamb. But so okay, so in Texas, right? This was in '95 when she died. Friends was like a new TV show that was super popular at the end of the first season.
Yeah.
People magazine put the cast of Friends on the cover, and in the corner story was her death. But in Texas, she was so that they flipped it. So the People magazine edition in Texas was her face on the cover, and the Friends cast was was the corner story.
Wow.
And I remember being disappointed because I was like, I want the Friends cover. Hilarious. Because I was such a Lisa Kudrow fan at the time.
Oh, no, her statue's in San Antonio.
No, it's in Corpus.
Oh, it's in Corpus?
Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
My friend Stephanie Cox and I went to Corpus, and my friend had never been to a Cracker Barrel. I took her to a Cracker Barrel, and we went to the beach to find the Selena statue. And there's a bunch of gazebos all along the beach, right? And so we went to one, it's not there. We went to the other one, it's not there. We're all hungover. My friend Stephanie goes, can we just stop? It's hot. And so we laid on the beach and fell asleep. And then this weird summer storm, when it's like one cloud and all this rain started coming down, and it woke us up. We're like, oh, we gotta get out of the rain. And we ran into the next gazebo, and there she was.
Wow.
Just like waiting for us.
Wow.
My favorite thing about it is that it is anatomically correct, the statue.
Is it really?
She's got a big butt.
Can we pull up the statue, Mike?
It's true, though. But she was there waiting for us, like our savior.
Yeah.
Like she rescued us from the rain, and we're
It's
like,
like, get out of the
wow.
rain. Come say hi.
And it was like, we never should have given up on like looking for you. I will say this. I don't know how political you guys get. There was a recent assassination attempt on someone running for president. And one of my favorite memes is that people brought up Yolanda Saldivar.
They did. They did.
I'm like, that's so crazy that she's a figure.
I've been trying to do a joke right now about how there are like Latina women who would.
Oh, look at that. Look what they did to that booty.
I'm telling you.
It's about how there are like Latina women now who want to kill the actress who played Yolanda. That's how much they hate.
She's dead. Oh my God. Can I tell you another story?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
So I had Selena's last concert on DVD. I had Let me rescue the dog really fast.
There you go.
You gotta stay right here, puppy. Otherwise, you're gonna destroy the
His face. Is
Legs.
So I had a bunch of DVDs with Selena. Like, do you know Johnny Canales?
Yeah.
He just died.
Yeah. Why do I?
He was one of the only people that like put Selena on TV at first. He
Okay.
hosted a TV show, the Johnny Canales show.
Okay. It sounds so familiar.
I had a DVD of that, and I had this weird boss at a vegetarian restaurant who had 26 cats and was married, go figure, and loved Selena.
Yeah.
And this was this weird bond we had, right? I was late every day. He'd bitch me out for being late, and I'd be like, "So, do you want to borrow a Selena DVD?" This lady walked in, right? And him being obsessed with Selena was random for this person. And this lady walked in to like pick up a to-go order, and he's helping her, and all of a sudden he goes, "Excuse me, do you do any film work?" And immediately I knew what he was about to say. And he goes, "Because you looked like the actress who played the actress that shot Selena."
Yeah.
I was like, first of all, she's going to go home and Google what that lady looks like and kill herself.
Yeah.
right.
Second, you look like the actress of the murderer who murdered the murder. You know, like that
Yeah.
thing. I was
Yeah.
like, none of those are compliments.
The real lady, she
died.
She died.
Yes.
In jail, right?
Oh, Yolanda or the actress?
No, she's
Not
still
the
alive.
actress.
Yolanda's up for
alive.
release.
And yes.
She's up for release.
Yeah, like in
Yes.
2025 or something.
And there's always this huge people are like come out of the woodwork to be like, you know, fuck her. She stole Selena from us.
Yeah.
My friend, Vanessa Gonzalez knows people who like were there live
Man.
and watched live on TV because there was the standoff in the car.
Yeah.
And people in South Texas were watching that in real time.
Man.
I met a lady who was the cop who saw the scene and was like, "That's my friend. I can't work this scene," and was dismissed and had to leave.
Damn.
Oh my
While
God.
Yolanda's like, "I didn't mean together," or whatever. I don't know. Look at that bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the most
Selena's
evil person on earth.
her music is so good. There's a song called "Fotos y Recuerdos," which is a takeoff on a Pretender song, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it kills me in a car. I want to be driving fast and listening to like Selena.
I mean, dreaming of you tonight is.
Oh, so they I remember when they announced that she died.
Yeah.
This is my fondest memory of it. Is I remember, just like Tupac, it was oddly enough kind of raining and or just gloomy or whatever. I just remember it being dark in Arizona, and I just remember that song being played on the radio, and I was just like, "This is so sad."
Yeah. I try to. Selena doesn't really need an explanation anymore. She's legend. But there was a minute where it was kind of kitsch or whatever to like in Texas people are obsessed with her, but I'm like, "Dreaming of You," that could be an Elvis song.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
there's some songs of hers I'm like, that could be a Sherelle song.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like a lot of Celine Dion, I'm like, that could be a Guns N' Roses song.
Yeah.
Where Does My Heart Beat Now?
For
I want to
sure.
hear Poison do that, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of Selena that I think is really timeless. I think Tejano gives her a bit of a niche, but I think she's so much bigger than that.
For sure.
But yeah, it's
she was about to break out of that too.
have you heard her David Byrne song?
No.
That she does with David Byrne. Yeah.
No, what the fuck?
Baila Conmigo.
Wow.
Do you know that it has this like dum 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 dum
No.
dum,
No,
and
what
then
the
Selena
fuck?
and David Byrne.
it's yes. And if I ever met David Byrne, that might be the first thing I would say.
That'd
to
be
it.
cool.
I love
Yeah,
that song.
yeah,
I think he'd probably react
Oh,
well
yeah.
to that.
Because he'd be like, "That's such a deep cut."
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's so good.
Oh, it means God's child. Is that what it means?
It's both. Baila Conmigo means dance with me.
Oh, Dance with
And
Me.
God's child
Sorry.
is.
Wow.
Looking like Morrissey.
I know.
He
He does look like Morrissey.
My favorite thing about the Morrissey concert is this was in Austin, Texas, and he has a very visual about like animal product and food.
He doesn't it's all vegan food whenever he plays whatever
So
venue he plays.
he starts playing this like footage of, you know, chickens and kill whatever, like
So don't do drugs at a Morrissey show.
well, this was it. It's okay. So he has a really big following and a lot in Texas. There's this awesome community of like Latino goths, which I'm sure is all in the Southwest.
LA,
Right?
it's
Yeah,
huge.
that's
Yes.
like not exclusive to Texas, but it's more pervasive in like San Antonio than maybe in Austin. Right? There's like a higher population of that, and so lots of people came from all around to see Morrissey in Austin, and he's the band stops playing, and then you're watching these chickens be murdered for sandwiches and stuff on these screens at a concert, and everything comes to a grinding halt just so we can absorb the message.
Yeah.
I'm like, Morrissey, you don't get it. Half these people are going to stop at Wendy's on their way back to San Antonio. Like, fuck you. We're not here for this.
Yeah.
Even though I believe it and all that kind of stuff, but he doesn't like let up on the message at all.
He does not.
Man.
He plays like a video before shows, and I think a lot of it is like animal rights stuff.
Yeah.
Meatus murder.
Yeah, Selena.
Meatus murder.
I think Selena has a lot more to offer that people don't know. Things like the David Byrne song.
Yeah.
Her live footage. There's so much live Selena stuff.
Yeah.
And I think her band really shines.
Yeah.
I forget the backup singer, but there's one. She has a backup singer, and you'd always see him at the mall in Corpus.
Huh. It's the one with the mullet?
Asustedo. What's his name? Something Paul Asustedo.
Yeah, Mike, what's his name?
You're so fast. He keeps pulling up all this stuff. You want to play with this stick? Here, go play with that stick.
Yeah. Come here.
But have you ever like gone down a deep Selena like?
I did, for sure. There were times in my life where I was like wanted to get like deeper, know more about it. I mean, I remember I had a buddy whose dad owned a sewing shop in Montrose in Glendale area, and there was a record store near there, and I remember he would tell us like, go pick anything you want and I'll get it for you. I bought this like Weird Al tape, and then later I was like, I think I want to return it and get the Selena soundtrack. So I got the soundtrack from the movie.
My friend died, and we went to and he was like a theater guy. He was like an actor, so his funeral was gonna be like real showy. Anyway, we were like anticipating that, and like I knew his family and stuff. And the funeral opens. My friend Sarah Jones and I are sitting next to each other, and the first thing comes on this video screen is fucking Weird Al. And he goes, I just want to extend my condolences to Grant's family.
Wow.
And everybody in the whole congregation went, what the fuck? Like, we're like, what is he doing here?
Yeah.
But he sent a message of condolence because he was such a fan and stuff. One of our friends is a producer who was the middleman. But I thought that was the best
That's
cameo
fucking
ever.
tight as hell.
That's a dope cameo.
Right? I know.
Because I'm
Wake up
dead,
for a hot segment like,
I'm
thank
dead.
you.
Well, it was great because that dead friend also was like on the Jenny Jones show. So they were
I remember
showing
Jenny Jones.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they showed like the episode that he was on. So there was a lot of
Yeah.
multimedia happening.
They had a great impression of Jenny Jones' show on Mad TV. Remember that? I don't know. She did a really good Jenny Jones impression. Anyway, I love bringing things to a grinding halt. Just like Morrissey.
Anyways. All right. So this is probably enough tough question for you. Best live music you have ever seen?
I did leave like 4 answers. Okay, the first one is Bjork.
Oh.
Because, and all of my answers pertain to how loud everybody was.
Okay.
Bjork's sound system is fucking loud. Her bass is loud. She's nuts. She always employs these crazy, weird. It's not a band. There's never guitar. You will never see that happen. And I've only seen her at festivals. Look at her. But
Well, you know this song?
Yeah.
You don't know this song?
Spike Jones did the video.
No, he
for it.
says he knows this song. I don't know much of Bjork at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
I never went
She's
there.
so good.
And so peaceful until you fall in love.
Is this on Rat-a-tat? Ba-bum, zing, boom. But this is a cover, you know.
Yeah,
which,
it's like a 1950s song or something,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Which was even weirder for her to release a cover.
Cry.
Y'all are geeking out right now.
You don't know this?
No, I don't know no Bjork.
And then...
Yeah, the video's great, dude. Spike Jones did the video.
So the video's what inspired Lars Van Trier to write The Dancer in the Dark.
Okay.
The movie that she's
Okay.
in. Because
Mike, do you know Bjork?
Of her. I don't know her stuff. Well,
Yeah.
Really? She's
No, I don't know
epic. Really?
I don't know her stuff. And I listen to a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, she writes most of her stuff. She works with lots of people and collaborates, but like beats and bass are like her territory. If you look in her liner notes, the bass is almost always written and played by her.
Wow.
And then she allows a lot of collaboration in her stuff, but the roots of the music, the skeleton, like drums and bass, is like her territory.
Cool.
Not this weird, I'm making crazy lyrics and like dancing. She's so hardcore, like construction in her music. But I I like her because I don't think she takes herself nearly as seriously as everybody else does. Like the swan dress at the Oscars.
Yeah.
You know, she had eggs that she was pulling out and like
Hilarious.
squatting on the red carpet. And meanwhile, everyone else is taking themselves seriously, dressed nice, right?
She from Sweden?
Iceland.
Yeah.
That's what I
my
said.
God.
That's what I said.
She's Icelandic. So I've seen her twice. And both times it's like this crazy spiritual nuts, like earth music epic. Have you ever been to Iceland?
No.
No,
Oh, you haven't? People just bring
I don't
around-
get out much.
You gotta go, Shapel.
I have
The
a
best,
feeling we'd stand out there a little bit.
the best metal show or band I've ever seen was in an attic in Iceland. It was these 3 Norwegian guys. They all had beards, and this song never started or stopped.
Oh yeah,
It was like,
I can't believe I've never taken a deep dive on her.
so my era with her really is a little after this. I'm in love with like 1997 to kind
Oh,
of.
how about Love Is All Around? That video
Oh,
is
all is
fucking-
full of
All
love.
is full of
That's
love.
a- yeah, with the robots.
Yeah, Michel Gondry
Yeah,
made
see,
that,
you
I
know.
think. No, Chris Carpenter. No, yeah.
One of the 3.
Chris Cunningham.
Yeah, one
It
of
was
the
one
3.
of those DVD sets
Yes,
that
I
came
had
out.
that
Remember?
shit.
I know,
yes,
me too.
I had that shit.
Man, that's the only time I feel like a loser. I don't know this shit.
Yeah.
So here's why it's hard to find a place to start with Bjork, but my 2 favorite albums, one is called Homogenic, and I call that, it's like a brick through a window. It's so fucking solid. That's where she takes like volcanic eruptions and loops it into a beat.
Fuck yeah.
Or Walking in the Snow, and that's the beat. Like bullshit like that. And then Vespertine is the one after that where she takes this like that sound and then magnifies it, and that's the beat.
What the fuck?
Or she got these people to, there's a flower that when
Yeah.
it opens it goes like
Does she have a specific audience?
nerds.
Yeah.
And old gays. Because I
Okay.
saw her in like 2018 or 2017 at the 8 p.m. show at like FYF Fest with my friend Tasia, and I was like, we got to get to the front, look, nobody's there. She's like, nobody will be there. She's like, her audience is old now, so no
Wow.
one's like trying to get to the front.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the next act was Missy Elliott, and
Oh, shit.
we were just physically pushed to the back because her audience is like younger and
Yeah.
and more like alive.
Man.
All right, so who was the other one?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. So it's Bjork,
Bjork?
Tori Amos,
Oh, hell yeah.
because I've seen that bitch 11 times in concert.
You go to a lot of
I
concerts.
told
Told you, dude.
I used to
I
go
was fucking ready for this.
because I'm a musician. I play bass and piano forever.
Did
I
Tori
didn't
Amos
know
do a
that.
song with Maynard from Tool?
On
They
a
do,
live,
right?
yes, it's he sings one of her songs at
Okay.
a live concert in New York in
Okay.
1997.
Are you guys becoming friends without me or
We've
something?
No,
we've
Chappelle.
already been
Having
friends,
this
Chappelle.
be
You're
Bjork
welcome, though.
conversation out. Tori.
No, so I play
I ain't never heard no Tori Amos.
ever.
Oh, fuck yeah. This is
I
awesome.
mean,
probably
I've
live-
heard the name, but I don't know who she is.
So I played piano since I was 2 or 3, and I was
You don't look Asian. Okay, all right.
But I'm a horrible bassist, right? Never could make the 2.
Bass is tough.
It's hard.
People, bass is like underrated. It's a tough thing to play.
You-
It's not easy.
I love that you know this.
Yeah, I remember, because I think Maynard's one of the greatest singers.
Agreed. Tool is
So-
also one of the best concerts I've
Oh,
ever seen.
fuck
They're
yeah.
on the list.
Yeah, we just saw them.
So just briefly, the piano she's playing is a Busendorfer piano made in Austria. It's 9 feet long.
Oof, yeah, it looks way
9
bigger
feet long.
Yeah.
It has 97 notes, not 88.
Wow.
And that one costs about $250,000.
Wow.
Wow. Damn, y'all, you know your shit.
I'm telling you, I'm a
Like
nerd.
if you mention it, you know it.
So, well, I
Oh, yeah, Muhammad, my friend. Yeah.
yes. So
I know.
this concert came on TV on cable. So I had to record it
Shouts
on
out
VH.
cable.
Yeah, I had to find someone who had the channel, and then I had to record this because I was obsessed with both of them.
Yeah, you would love it, Chappelle.
I would.
Yeah, listen to her voice.
90s Tori is it. Tori of
90s?
this century's. Yeah, this is 97. But this is because look at him. He still looks like
Yeah.
youngish and baby
Yeah.
faced.
Perfect bald head.
Listen to him. See? Yeah, I could.
Wow.
There's some Tori out there that's really good. Some of it's really rough to
Yeah.
listen to. But my thing with her is her bootlegs. If you
Mm.
looked on my phone, all I have are like her live recordings and shit. 'Cause
What would be a good song for Chappelle, like first song to listen
man,
to?
that's a really
I know.
hard one. That's a hard one.
What
Probably
is-
something. Under the Pink is her second album, and I think that's probably the most solid.
I think a
song-
lot of his answers have gotten me besides Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah,
These are the only ones I don't. Like, I don't.
Space Dog is a cool one. God is a good song.
Mhm.
Wait, The Waitress. That's my favorite song. I want to kill this waitress. She's worked here a year longer than me, but I believe in peace, bitch.
Wow.
Yes, listen to this.
Mike, have you heard of Tori Amos?
Heard of her?
Yeah.
This song,
I think you got me stumped on a lot of
I'm
shit.
She's like on like
obsessed
Lilith
with this
Fair
song.
and stuff.
Never.
Right? No.
You know why? Because she was selling out her own arenas.
Wow.
And didn't need Lilith. You know who I did see at Lilith Fair?
Sarah McLachlan.
Luscious Jackson.
Oh fuck yeah.
And guess who's on drums? Sarah McLachlan.
Oh really?
And they
Because their drummer was the drummer for the Beastie Boys.
So yes, they were doing like it was their last stop on the tour, so they did this weird round robin where people came out. So here she goes. Listen. I believe in peace, bitch. I believe in peace. I love this song and the drums, yeah. Believe in peace, bitch. So good.
Fuck yeah.
Her live drummer, up until recently, is this guy Matt Chamberlain, who's this a killer drummer. He's so good.
You related to Jimmy?
No, I wish.
Okay. Kate Hedenbach was the Luscious Jackson.
Okay, yeah.
drummer,
So
I
they
believe,
did
yeah.
this weird thing where everybody
Gosh,
would.
y'all know some shit. I know I keep saying it.
Nah.
Y'all know some.
Do you know Luscious Jackson?
With my naked eyes.
Oh, yeah.
They were signed to Grand Royal by the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah. They were the first female artists signed to that label. They put out their first
I think
record,
one of them-
like
one of them
looking
just
for
passed
Julio
away.
or something like that.
Am I bugging?
No, maybe.
the album called?
There's so many
Bugging.
dead people right now.
Yeah, never
Was
mind.
Richard Simmons in Luscious Jackson?
No.
But and her bassist, Tori Amos's bassist, is John Evans. He's this killer bass who does everything and nothing all at the same time.
Damn.
Without he's like
Oh, In Search of Manny. That's the record. Yeah, that was on.
So her band live is killer. I flew to Red Rocks once with mushrooms, psychedelic mushrooms taped to my fucking shit. Because I was
Wow.
like, this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was like, I want a trip and I don't want to get arrested. And so, yeah, I flew to Red Rocks just to see Tori Amos.
That's tight. That
and
would
get
be
high
really
shit.
great.
It was amazing. It was
God,
great.
what a beautiful
Wait, so
venue.
did Roots do a song with her?
No, The Roots is also in the top whatever
Oh,
favorite.
got
You're
it,
the
got it.
second
Oh.
person to mention that.
Because I saw them at
Third.
Bonnaroo and I saw them at Austin City Limits, and have you seen them?
No.
They're loud as shit.
I can only imagine.
They are
yeah.
the loudest band I've ever seen. They're
Wow.
everything's loud,
Man.
which I love.
I love that.
Volume
yeah, me
is
too.
king.
Yeah.
And-
my ears are fucked. I'm deaf.
And I'm really bad about their band members, but
Yeah.
their bassist is fucking sick. He's really big, and he just throws his bass around like it's a toy.
Damn.
So I saw them in 2003 for the first time, and
Roots
like,
are goated.
couldn't get enough.
Yeah, their guitar
Could
player.
not get enough.
Yeah.
This stranger next to
Oh,
me.
they're doing that's Beastie Boys. To a guy. This was MTA. I said howdy. He said hi.
It was
How'd you know that?
Cause, dude, I know everything.
I was at watching the Roots tripping at Bonnaroo a long time ago, and this person next to me had a tattoo on their bicep or whatever that was like a tree with crows flying out of it. And I was staring at it, and all of a sudden I realized that it's supposed to be that, but it's Edgar Allan Poe. And his hair's the tree with the fucking ravens
that's
flying
cool.
out
Hell
of it.
yeah.
And I was like, I had to tap him. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm on drugs. Is that Edgar Allan Poe? He's like, it is.
He's like, I'm on drugs too.
And then we both went back to watching the Roots.
He goes, I don't have a tattoo. What the fuck's happening?
But if you can see the Roots live, they are
I would
just
love to,
so
yeah.
I
solid.
know.
And honestly, it's because the volume is such a package coming at you. It's
And
just
their
so-
rhythm section. I mean,
All of it.
Questlove
Oh, yeah.
and the bass player.
Sick,
it's
sick, sick, sick,
so
sick.
fucking.
And 100,000% when I saw them the first time, I didn't even know. I didn't know anything or anybody on the stage.
Yeah.
But they sold me 1,000%.
yeah.
And that was in like
Ugh.
the Seed 2.0.
Okay.
That era was when
Okay.
I saw them.
Cool.
And then a fourth?
Oh shit, I forgot.
I don't think there was.
Is there just it's Tool, Bjork, Tori Amos? Maybe
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah. You say, you say, yeah. Yeah, Tool.
But
I saw them in 2019.
Who?
Tool.
Yeah, I've seen him twice. Once in like 2013 2013.
It was really
or
cool.
something, and then
I
one
liked
Yeah.
it a
crypto.
lot.
I've seen them twice. They
Yeah.
blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the only time I've ever out-scalped the scalpers. You ever do that?
Mm-mm.
So the show starts, and it's an arena show, so everybody goes in, and then the scalpers leave. And then I said, I'll give you $20 for that ticket, which was half the price of the original ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got floor seats for $20
The guy just wanted to get rid of it
before
'cause-
the show even started.
Yeah.
And then Tool comes out.
Fuck
And
yeah.
That's how you out-scalp them, motherfucker.
I have a red piece of glitter. They had glitter come down, and I still have.
Yeah, I have some too. I
Yeah,
got
you
some.
do?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got it's like paper. Cut,
Yes.
but they drop red and gold.
Totally.
Are you guys best friends?
Yeah. Yes.
What? We need to go to a show together.
Get off me.
I'm bringing you in.
Again.
Come on in.
I got.
I don't like all this vibing.
Let him hold the puppy.
Without
He
me.
needs to hold the puppy. Maynard has a wine
Yeah.
that he puts out.
Yeah.
And he did a tour.
I went to one of the tastings.
So
with,
did I.
Food pairings. Was it at Silver Lake Wine?
No, this
Oh,
was
okay.
you stood in line at Whole Foods in Austin.
I remember those. I was in the documentary.
You bought a bottle and you go to meet him. You stand on an X and someone takes your bottle from you, and then you see it be handed to Maynard. He signs it.
Silver pen.
And then yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then someone gives you back the bottle, and then you just leave.
Yeah.
You're not really allowed to say anything.
I went to a tasting and he wasn't doing like photos or anything either. He
No.
didn't want to do that.
I was like 15 feet away being like, I love your music. It means so much to me. And
Yeah.
he just kind of did that and
Yeah.
gave the bottle to the person.
I've had a
and kept going.
couple. I had a couple. Caduceus and Merkin Vineyards was the other one too. I worked at
Yeah.
a wine store for a while too, so I was able to like.
Oh, I
get-
thought you worked at a cheese store.
no, that's not what I got it before I worked at the wine store. But when I was there, they had a bottle of Caduceus. I remember like I had it hidden for like
Yeah.
a month. I was like, I'm gonna
Mm.
buy that one day.
I gave it to my friend who I went to Tool with, the wine. I never even tasted it. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think,
good.
But I gave it to a friend.
There's a whole documentary called like Blood from a Stone about the whole him setting up a
Oh.
winery and all that.
Well, I spent 9/11 with my friend in
cool.
his roommate's
The day it
room.
happened?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
His
No, the day after.
We
Hey,
celebrate.
hey, you don't know.
He said 9/11.
The 9/11.
Yeah, people
Oh,
still
the-
go
like-
9/11.
The one.
This is why you're not friends with us. 'Cause
Oh,
you're
wow.
aggressive.
Okay, you know what?
But we watch. His roommate was my weed dealer. I don't do drugs as much as I talk about. I swear. But his
I
roommate
know. He
was.
just keeps mentioning
Well,
I had
music.
mushrooms taped
Yeah.
to my thigh.
Music was always like, I want to be high when I see
Yeah.
music. But okay, so we were watching 9/11, smoking weed because he had the weed. We were in his room, right? And we had enough of that. And so he pulled out a VHS of it was a Tool concert, and this is in 2001, but it was a Tool concert that they had camcorders set up, so they had spliced all the angles together, so it was like produced.
Was it in an arena or small?
Yes,
Okay.
no, it was that, but they'd stationed
Yeah, they've been playing
people.
arenas for a minute.
Well, because
Yeah.
there's a bootleg of them playing at like Chain Reaction or something.
Really?
Some small ass venue. Yeah,
How are you doing?
it's fucking cool.
You can't have any of that. But no, that was like literally how I spent 9/11 was like
Man.
watching the news, and I was like, y'all want to watch some Tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we watched this whole concert.
As a drummer, when I went, and then this is a grandiose statement, but it felt like church. Like watching
yeah.
Danny Carey play it's just different. Yeah.
Similarly, the first time I saw Tori Amos, I was 15 or 16, somewhere in there, and I've been a piano player forever, and it was like you see this giant ship of a piano sitting there, and it's loud when there's drums, guitar, and bass, but that's the
Yeah.
loudest thing on stage. / she gets psychedelic with it. Like there's a trippiness to her, and I didn't know like an acoustic piano could be trippy.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. She's on Letterman a bunch. And there's one performance which is her and a guitarist, and they just take this left turn, and everything goes tubular bells. And the dun, 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 dun. Is it the Shining theme or something like that?
Exorcist.
Exorcist theme,
That's
yeah.
Tubular Bells. Yeah.
And they take a hardcore left, and they just went Tubular Bells Exorcist on a piano. I was like,
Wow.
you can do that?
Yeah.
And it changed everything. I didn't know you could. A
She
keyboard.
American?
Yeah, she's Carolina.
Oh, I thought she was foreign.
No,
Tubular
she
Bells.
lives in England. She's very like Kate Bushish.
Oh, okay.
in her that, but yeah, she's
I'm
definitely,
getting that like vibe.
No, her dad was a preacher in, like I think because
In the South.
yeah, like down there and stuff.
Chappelle, you're not in love with her? She fits the description.
Yeah,
She's-
leave me alone.
She is beautiful though.
She is gorgeous. I just can't get over this friendship.
What?
Your go-to.
Do y'all want to? Should we trade seats? We need to put Chappelle in the middle
No,
of us so
Daniel,
he can
no.
feel. No.
Your go-to karaoke song.
Oh, a horrible
Tori
choice.
Amos.
Can y'all sing? You sing,
No.
but you confidently.
He can sing though. You can
Yeah.
carry a note. I've heard you sing like earnestly, and it's like it's not bad. He's
But
not tone
Do
deaf.
you know this song? Wait a minute, baby.
Do you know
No,
this one?
But I love Fleetwood Mac.
Stay with me a while.
I don't know Sarah. I know a lot of Fleetwood, but not
It's on
Sarah.
Tusk. This is it. Stay with me a while. Look at Christine McVie,
Bitch
R.I.P.
standing while playing piano.
But you never told me about the fire. Yeah, she has a Hammond B3 and another
Okay,
keyboard
cool.
on top, so she stands. So she
Okay.
plays like all the time.
And you have a Fender.
Rhodes
Fender
from
Rhodes,
1977. I'm telling y'all, we gotta start a band.
Hell yeah.
Shapel,
Chappelle, I want to
That's-
be in the band.
We could do like Tears for Fears or Depeche
Yes,
Mode
I
stuff.
have-
That's what I want.
Yes,
I
hello.
wanna do that,
I'm
yes.
keyboardist and
Oh.
horrible bassist.
Okay,
We
I'll,
found
I'll lay down
Hi.
the drums. You come over. You do the keyboard.
got it, yeah.
And then Chappelle will do. All right.
Yes.
We figured it
Yay.
out. All right. All right. I knew. Okay. Now
You're in the-
now,
you're
now
in the group now.
You're back.
Yes.
Yes. I won't bring my dog to practice, though, I promise.
Oh, you can bring the dog all you want.
Yeah, I don't think I know this one. Do you, Mike?
So there's
Sarah, no, I don't know the lyrics.
Yeah.
there's this version, and then there's like an extended longer version.
That's too
So
long.
that's the karaoke one I do is the long one.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be up here, I need 7 minutes.
She's an Arizona girl.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stevie Nicks?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And-
Sedona?
You know who else is from Arizona? Steven Spielberg.
Really?
Yeah, he was born in Cincinnati.
Shut the fuck
He grew
up.
up in Phoenix.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I
Oh, you think we ain't got people out there?
No, I know you do, but I don't know. You know, you never hear when you hear about when and then when you dream when you have dreams. You know when you
Who else? I can't.
Topanga.
Who else is? Oh, she
Topanga
is.
Canyon
Yeah,
is
she's
from,
Arizona.
What? David Spade,
Yeah.
right?
Alice Cooper.
Jimmy Eat World.
Alice
Cooper.
Cooper. That's a good
Oh,
one.
my favorite Christian rock star.
Oh.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh, I hate shit.
I don't
like
think I
that.
know Sarah.
but
Is
he's
he
cool. I
really?
heard he's like still cool. Like he's not gonna not do the song. He
Yeah.
knows that it's a performance. He's
His Terry Gross interview is fascinating because
Ah.
he really looks at Alice Cooper like a business. It's fascinating.
It is.
Yeah, he's.
It-
n-
yeah.
Have
it's
you ever
not-
seen Supermensch?
No.
It's a documentary about Barry. Fuck, what was his name? Can you Google Supermensch?
Oh, what is the word you're saying?
MENCH. Yeah,
Like a mensch.
Yeah, like a mensch.
Oh.
It's like a Yiddish word, I believe. It means like a good deed. Oh, Barry. What's his name? Shep Gordon. Shep Gordon.
Oh,
But he
that sounds
basically was
familiar.
this manager. He managed Alice Cooper. He kind of created celebrity chefs. He would hire photographers with no film in their camera to like make it
Oh, I
look
love it.
big.
Yeah.
He got at Piccadilly Circus rush hour. Got a truck with Alice Cooper like naked with a snake on him to break down in the middle of traffic.
Yeah.
They put it on the news. They had only sold like 24 tickets. The day after the news thing, it was like sold out.
Brilliant.
But just it was a business of creating.
That's
this
what I got to do
image.
to sell tickets?
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta get a
Get
snake.
naked and a snake. I'll be the snake. Chappelle. Lacey. We gotta get some Lacey underwear.
I
dude.
better start on a world tour if you're the
Oh,
snake.
dude.
I better
Wait,
be
there's-
fucking internationally known.
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
2 snakes there. What?
The first tour is an arena rock tour.
I know, right?
Yes. Out the gates.
Out the gate.
Well, what instruments do you play?
I play guitar.
But do you get anywhere other instruments out there? Do you play bass also? and
Bass
stuff?
is tough.
You can
It
play
is,
drums
yeah.
a little bit.
I play drums a little bit,
seen
but like
that.
guitar's like the easier one. But for me,
Yeah.
but bass is like I feel like my hands are just like traveling, like trying to travel in a way that's like tough. I don't know. Bass is just tough.
Go D'arcy. Just stick to the E string and just
Yeah.
slide.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the other string because they're all on that E string.
I can do E and A. That's it.
You don't do
It's
anything else.
tough.
You don't fuck with it. But
I'm trying to fuck around like all over, and it just
well, I'm piano player, so in my brain I was thinking like guitar. So when I was playing bass, I was like, I have to talk as much as you are, and
Yeah.
that's not it. You're supposed to be with the
Yeah.
drummer and be like, I'm gonna talk sometimes when you talk.
yeah.
That took me forever to learn on drums, and a lot of it
Yeah.
is from being older and tired.
Yeah.
And I swear, and going like, I don't want to do all these fills or recording on a time crunch.
Yeah.
Where you don't have time to fuck something up, so you go, let me simplify this and
Simplify.
just. But there's so much power to that, and we've talked about it. It's harder to play simple than it is to go off.
Totally.
Because you have this restraint that you need. It's tough.
I was in a band once, and we auditioned like 7 drummers, and we're
Yeah.
nobody, right? Audition is a strong word.
Yeah.
we tricked 7 dudes into
Yeah.
coming over our house
Yeah.
separately, and this one guy, the guy who fit, it was this great kid. We were playing, or I was playing, and I was just looking at him. I was like, I'm I'm doing this every time he's doing this. I was like, that's too much.
Yeah.
Like someone else, like let him have the floor.
For
so it was
sure.
one of those things where I was like, oh, I can just be simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still powerful. And
Fill
like all
in
that.
space.
Mhm.
5 of those guys that you auditioned, they started a burger place.
But no, do you play other than drums? You're amazing.
Yeah,
at drums.
I can kind of play everything enough to
Guitar,
like
yeah.
songwrite. Like
Mhm.
I don't play piano, but I know enough about melody and chords I can put stuff together that sounds good. I can play bass a little bit, guitar.
So you know the Doors guy would play the bass. It's a Fender
Yeah.
Rhodes bass
Yeah,
is what he's playing.
Wow.
Um,
So it's a separate
Ray
and-
Manzarek.
That guy.
Yeah.
It's a separate unit.
It's a keyboard
Yeah.
that's just the bass of
Wow.
a Rhodes, and I should have bought the one for $250 20 years ago when I didn't do it anyway. But they're these hard to find, really crazy instruments that are. It's a real instrument. There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
like there's a tine and a hammer, like
Yeah.
a piano in there.
Wow.
So-
In yours too?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So that's how it created that bass sound.
Yes.
It's
They
a
didn't have a
really
bassist,
loved
yeah.
instrument too.
He was
the,
so talented,
The
too.
Fender Rhodes.
Fender
is
Rhodes
like-
will change your life. It's so
Really?
it's so spooky and like
Yeah.
it's a ghost.
And-
it's really weird.
So there's a hammer that's hitting.
You can take the top off, yeah. And so when you play a Rhodes off, you can barely hear it.
Oh wow. Okay.
But you can like especially the treble, you can really hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really.
There's got to be
amazing
something to the
instruments.
feel of that too.
Yeah.
Like I know that's a lot of keyboard players. They have trouble with
Like, I just
the
got
weight
it.
of the keys and stuff. You know?
Yes, weighted keys. But if you talk to any keyboardist or anything, the Fender Rhodes is the one everyone's like, oh,
Yeah.
like that. Not
It's
a whirly. none of
cool
that.
looking instrument.
They're
too.
groovy, yeah.
You guys are cool.
You'll find out. You'll see at our first practice.
Yeah, I know, right?
yeah.
All right. Ooh, let's see. Song you play when feeling sad.
Oh, okay. So I went on a. This is true, but this isn't my go. It's a Icelandic band called Pascal Pinon, and it's this song called "When I Am Asleep," or "When I Sleep." I forget. I think it's "When I Am Asleep."
When I can't sleep.
When I
That's
can't
it.
sleep.
And there's just really one part of the song in the that gets me every time, and it was during pandemic when I started running. Okay, wait, yeah. Yeah, let this part play just for a second.
Ooh.
God, they're from Iceland.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
kill
really
me.
do the soundscapes really well.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, this part.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
Puts
boasty.
me down.
Wow.
It gets me
Yeah.
hardcore,
Yeah.
and it's because in pandemic I started running.
Uh-huh.
Also, I was doing I was taking like 100 milligrams of weed every day, and then running, which is why I thought I could.
running?
Yes, I
Yeah.
would run up to the observatory and run down. I was on it,
Damn.
and I have playlists that I make, right? And I can't. I've heard them in a record store in Iceland.
Yeah.
They're not their band, but just being played. And I don't even know why I chose that song, but it was on there, and I was running, and it came on, and it was pandemic, whatever, and I was just running, and all of a sudden I'm running and fucking weeping.
Oh, I've been there.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
are passing me. I'm just like, oh my
Yeah.
God, like what is happening to me? I don't want to stop or anything, but it just that song. I don't know what it
It's
is.
just- sometimes there's a part that'll just
It.
hit you, and you're like, wait, why am I feeling this right now?
I'm toast.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that question because I love sad music.
Yeah.
Sad music is some of my favorite.
I hate it.
You do?
Yeah, I
He
can't
doesn't
do
like it.
But like Tori is so sad.
I'm not. People are probably sick of me saying this, but if I go too deep into that, it's like dangerous.
You've
It's hard
never
for me
said
to
that. Yeah.
pull myself out.
I get it.
So I try to avoid. I listen to happy stuff, or
Yeah.
the sad songs I like are the ones people listen to like get them out of it.
Oh.
But I can't really sulk in that. It's
No?
bad. It's like scary for me.
Man, give me like a. That's why if you look, there's like Tori Amos bootleg 2001.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
But man, I love it. I swim in that. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a gel, like a
I
safe
drown.
space.
Yeah.
You do really?
Yeah.
I can't explain it. It's like
I know what you're talking. I'm the same way.
I understand it, but I just don't have that in me.
Yeah, it doesn't like. Yeah, it doesn't take me to a bad place. It's a weird comfort zone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, good. We're back to being depressed again. Good. Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah.
But that band in particular, I don't really listen to anything else but that song. But boy, does it get me. Like,
Yeah,
if-
I get it.
yeah, it's really beautiful.
You are right. They are good at captivating.
Yeah, I was trying to think that movie Eurovision, was that about Iceland? I
Did
don't
you ever
know
see
if it's-
Sigur Rós live?
No.
They will fucking trip you out. Sigur Rós, they're all atmosphere and like plasma.
Really?
All this like glittery, trippy.
Damn.
ethereal shit. I'm into it. We gotta get
you go deep.
I tell you, well, because I played forever, and
Yeah.
like piano, I think can be a private instrument. You don't need anybody else to go places on a piano, and so I think that's part of it. Piano is innately sad.
Yeah.
You got to really jack it up to make it a happy thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's not like fucking saloon style piano bullshit. I can't handle that. Yeah, not like go fuck yourself. Even Elton, which is sacrilege to say, but his is very uplifting the way he plays.
Yeah.
And that I'm not into that.
You're just like, nah.
It's too like honky tonk, which is the name of one of his albums, the Honky Tonk Chateau, which is a killer album.
Okay, so then that's shifted to a song that reminds you of love.
Oh, okay, this is a good one. So there's an album called If I Were a Carpenter, and it's Carpenter covers.
Oh, cool.
And so the Cranberries do Close to You. Close to You.
Ooh,
But they
I
nail it.
don't think I've heard this cover.
It's good.
Ooh,
You hear that like harmonica?
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. He walks by. And
I
so
love it.
I had a girlfriend, believe it or not.
I believe it.
My Emily Mayer, Cass Marzik now. And this
That's
was
how
our
Emily-
song.
Oh, really?
My first kiss was with like Emily and stuff.
Yeah.
My first girl kiss. Let's back that up.
Yeah.
I had already kissed a boy, but this was our song. I can't remember why we landed on this, but this was it, and it takes me to that very innocent time of just like love being love. And
You love love.
I love love.
Me too.
I believe
Same.
in it. It's a good thing.
Right?
Yeah,
It feels good.
pheromone, all that, and it's an openness.
Openness.
You can't. It's Erykah Badu says. I think she talks about like our cells all spin the same as like the sun and everything's spinning the same in the universe and things like that. That's why she's in the Ankh and like all those signs of like divine music and that kind of thing. So yeah, I think your cells, each one closes off when you're not in like a loving state. Like your body changes, your brain, everything changes. So
Yeah, you're more stressed. There's a lot of
and music to me is that. I used to play for hours every single day. I did that forever. And you couldn't tell me I was like, you couldn't stop me. I was like my persona was unstoppable.
Yeah,
because
same,
you're just liquid, right?
Yeah.
And it was a meditative practice, which is also kind of balanced with love, right? Because that's my intention when I'm playing.
Yeah.
And without it, I notice me being closed off. I notice differences in my receptiveness, all that. Even though like my philosophy hasn't changed, it's my access to it and my practice of it has been reprioritized. But yeah, I can't understand people who aren't just like, it's like it's all out there. And love is everything.
It's everything.
It's everything.
They've been hurt and they don't.
And me too. And I catch myself in that too.
Yeah.
Because it's really easy to be like mad.
Yeah.
I'm angry. Like I'm an angry person now. LA made me angry too. But like, but yeah, and music is to me the debaser. Like it really like
For
smooths
sure,
it out.
yeah.
So yeah, that really fast. Also on If I Were a Carpenter, the cover Shona Knife does a really good cover. I think Elliott Smith is on there.
Okay.
But hands down, the best is, do you know the Carpenter song Superstar?
I don't know a lot about the.
It's the one they sing in. What's the Chris Farley, David Spade?
Black
Don't
Sheep,
you
Black
remember
Sheep.
you told me you loved
Oh
me,
yeah,
baby?
I know that.
That's
song.
the song.
Yeah.
Is it Black Sheep or
Oh, I
Tommy
know
Boy?
that cover. It's
Tommy
like the
Boy.
really
Could be either one.
slow.
There
Yeah.
lots of movies.
Yeah.
It's like whispery.
But the cover on that is Sonic Youth does
Okay.
Superstar, and it's fucking killer.
You know who's a big fan of Sonic Youth?
Who? You? You are?
Yeah.
I saw them at Bonnaroo in 2003.
Oh, you did?
Yes. Okay, so you need to hear their
I love Sonic
That's
Youth.
Thurston Moore.
and
Yeah.
I think it's Kim Gordon,
Kim Gordon,
who's a badass.
Lee Ronaldo.
Like Kim Gordon is next level.
and then Steve. What's the drummer's last name?
I think Rolling Stone rated her like #1 drummer. Like she beat like
Karen?
Bonham and all these people. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
year that they did this rating.
Mhm.
Gosh, her last like interviews were like.
Karen Carpenter.
Yeah.
How do you play drums and sound that low? Like, I fucking love this song so
Oh
much.
god. Oh, I like where they took it.
Yeah, I know
so
this one.
good.
I've heard
Yeah.
this one. Yeah.
And in my teenage years, this would get my like, if I needed to light some candles and be angsty.
Wow.
Yeah, like someone in Euphoria is about to kill themselves right now.
Yeah.
But I can't
gonna
like.
bug me
It's
so
a
much.
perfect marriage. Like this band doing this song.
Yeah.
Kim Gordon also checked a lot of D'arcy boxes for me. Like she
Yes.
really.
Yep.
I think the problem with me was that she was too good of a bassist. So I was like, I need someone who's not that skilled.
Yeah.
Um,
The Sex Pistols. Listen to that. Yeah, I know
See?
this version.
Steve Shelley. Steve Shelley.
Steve Shelley. There he is. But this is
Ooh,
how
I
you,
love where they took it.
yeah.
You've never heard this version, Shapel? No?
Oh,
It's been in a bunch of movies. Maybe that's why.
I think Mike was right though on the Euphoria thing. I do feel that.
It's very sad, yes. But to me, and even that like plucking.
Yeah. They do a lot of that.
They're
Sonic
like
Youth,
noisy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And weird drums and stuff.
They have weird tuning.
So one of the VHSs I bought at Bill's Records and Tapes was the Smashing Pumpkins live in Dusseldorf in April of '97.
Uh huh.
So someone had recorded this off of television, and it's Rockpalast, I think, is the festival or the show that lots of artists play on. And so it was a VHS. So for filler, right? So the concert ends, and then there's more tape. They just let Sonic Youth at Rockpalast play.
Oh, cool.
And then the tape would run out and rewind itself. So there were like 3-ish
Yeah.
Sonic Youth songs. And so that was my exposure to them as like a live band. The only thing I knew really about them was this, and that my dead friend Johnny Martinez had the washing machine shirt.
Yeah, I have that shirt.
Yeah.
I still have the shirt.
Oh, yeah.
But the real
Yeah.
tragedy of them at Bonnaroo was that they were given the 1 p.m. slot,
Ugh.
which is so shitty because they're not daytime.
No.
No.
And they're certainly not like right after lunch daytime.
No.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
They're 10
that.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Also, you would want to see them at night.
yeah, you need to be like
Okay.
debilitated.
Well, I know one of your workout songs is. I'm just kidding. So your favorite workout / hype song.
Is this? Did I say the shape you're in?
Yes.
Okay, so this is also. Do you know this guy, Art
No.
Feynman? Listen to this song.
That was fucking crazy.
Ooh,
Yes.
I was immediately checked in.
Yes, me too. So again, running,
Yeah,
driving
yeah.
to Malibu when you can get there in 30 minutes, flying down the mountains. This,
Ooh,
yeah. And this is the whole mood, the whole song.
Cool video.
Yeah. The shape you're in. You're in. This is it.
yep, fan.
Mm-hmm. So it's such a mellow song, but it fucking jacks me up.
But it jacks you up in I feel it.
The energy.
Yeah.
It's very
Like it may be a
movement,
mellow
busy.
song, but the energy
Yeah.
behind it, like
It's driving, yeah, the whole time. The drums don't let up. It's
yeah,
like-
that's what it is.
And there's what's the lyric? I think it's this one. He goes, "You're a captured man, but don't give in."
Ooh,
And it's real casual the way he says his lyrics.
yeah.
But this song, I can't. It was
How old is this?
not that old.
Oh, really?
Last 10 years or
Chappelle?
something.
Yeah, that's me.
There he is.
Dang. Looks like Yoel Romero.
Yeah.
I think it's the second verse where there's like a "You're a captured man, but don't give in," and that just stuck in my head.
You're captured
While
by
I'm
the
running.
man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And it
Yeah.
just, and the thing is, it has this break, and then you just keep going. It'll go.
yeah.
Just keep moving.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, I work out sometimes. I run sometimes, and like Selena, Techno Cumbia is a great workout song.
Yeah.
Oh, I should tell y'all that story. This one, he goes, and that's it. Like you couldn't necessarily dance to this song, but you can move to this.
Yeah.
Song.
Oh, that's the whole song.
It's longer than that. So
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, he was turning it down.
I'm in the second. I'm the upstairs neighbor, and I've been the downstairs neighbor before, and I know how hard that is. Like, the upstairs neighbor has all the power.
All the power.
And I try to be quiet as a musician, as a comedian, as a dog owner, as a gay man who has loud sex. You try to be respectful. And then this new guy moved in, and he beats his dog, and like the cops have been called.
Fuck, man.
Like, and he smokes a lot of weed, and you can hear him cough. You know, people who cough to get higher.
Yeah,
like, it's all this. He plays video games all night.
I hate when people do that.
He's just a bad neighbor. I told him he was waking me up in the middle of the night. I play video games too. I told him, you're waking me up in the middle of the night and all this stuff. And so then he got louder.
Oh, what a dick.
So I made a Spotify playlist called Bitch, I Live Upstairs. And
That's the most Daniel Webb thing.
it's fucking Spice Girls. If you didn't know Tori Amos, there are Tori Amos remixes, and they're worse than the first. And Selena has some really like songs, and so I picked songs that I knew were fucking rough to the hetero male ear.
Yeah.
And second, I realized I was like, oh shit, I like to work out to this. And so for a minute, my workout music was basically every song we've talked about so far, of like all of that. But then I got into this, and I was like, oh, I need something like that sounds like I went through a phase where I was only listening to music that sounded like neon light. Like that song sounds like a neon sign was turned on, right? Yeah.
That's a
I like
great
that.
descriptor.
Me too.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I like
Me
that.
too.
I like that.
I had a whole phase of that where I was like, if it doesn't sound like a pink or blue or grit, like a light being turned on, like I don't want it.
I'm gonna try to guess this next question.
Okay.
Your Desert Island album.
Okay, yeah. Take a guess.
We've gone a lot of places.
I'm gonna go. It's either gonna be an Erykah Badu record or maybe Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
I thought it was gonna be a Tool album.
You almost had me at Badu. That was one that I didn't put, but I was gonna,
Okay.
because she's killer.
Yeah.
It is Sade's greatest hits. Hello.
Oh
you
my
guys are
god.
cooler friends. Whatever, man.
She's been brought up multiple times.
Yeah.
on
Because
this show.
she's epic.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
She's
me?
everything.
And do you know she's had the same band forever?
That's amazing.
Damn.
Her bassist is the same from the 80s. Everyone is like, maybe the backup singers change.
Why is she so amazing?
Have you seen all the love I got? I
Fuck,
gave
dude.
you more than I could. And then they go, I gave you. Have
Those
you watched her?
little details.
Have you watched her live stuff?
Yeah, I've seen some live videos. Yeah.
This is No
On
Ordinary
YouTube.
Love. This song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a 2001 concert that's out of control. I'm obsessed with her band. They're tight. She's tight, but yet it's movement and liquid.
Yeah.
She takes her shoes off, kind of thing.
Man.
She blows my mind. But do you know that song Cherry Pie?
Which one's that one?
She's my cherry pie.
No, it's
Cool drinking water. What you think?
but it's a do 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 do.
That's from Super Mario. No.
It is level 2 Super
That's
Mario.
what I heard too.
But her live version of like Cherry Pie is like killer to me.
Let's see.
She fucking knocks it out. I can never get enough of
I think
Sade.
I'm gonna marry her.
I-
I'm gonna put that energy out there.
I'll
right
be
now.
there first. I'll marry you. I'll wed you too.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
ordained. I'm ordained.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that dude.
Clean bass tone.
First
dude.
of all, her bassist has this rat tail down to his ass.
Fuck yeah, I
and
love
he's
it.
had it for decades.
Hell yeah.
And I think that guy is still with her. He's like the musical director.
I don't think
Look at
people
her.
realize how good you have to be to get that clean of a note out of a guitar. You gotta
He's
be
playing with his
holding.
fingers.
Mhm.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Even the guitar, too,
Oh,
just
sorry.
like. But yeah, the bass, you gotta be holding everything just great.
Just
you know?
right. Look at her.
Shut the fuck
If
up.
she ever tours, look, I just got it again. Look at that.
Yeah.
If she ever tours again, I'm gonna spend every last dime I have to be as close as possible.
This is probably. I don't think I've said this yet, but I think this is a perfect desert island.
Never
album.
wrong.
Yeah.
Ageless, timeless. Every mood.
And being on a like.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a desert island. Like it's palm trees. It's sunshine.
Yeah.
It's ocean waves. It's sexy. It's loneliness. It's everything.
It's hopeful, yeah.
Everything.
You get to feel everything.
Well, and she is so. She's like the source, right? When people are like, music is divine, that's her. It's
Yeah.
just like she's just the vessel, right? Look how gorgeous she is.
I bring this up every time someone says Sade, but someone did a mashup of her and MF Doom's Mad Villain record. It's called Sadevillain. It's really good. You should check it out.
Do you know that Spice Girls song, "To Become One"?
Yeah.
I need someone.
Yeah.
And okay, do you know that
With the
Martika song,
human touch.
"Toy Soldiers"?
No, I know the Eminem.
Do you know that
first
song?
one.
Will you?
Oh, never mind.
He brought it up.
Just fast forward to the middle. Anyway, never mind. It takes so long. The intro is long.
Yeah. Oh, I have heard this.
Okay. Go to the middle, Mike.
I have heard this
Yeah,
because
it's
they.
so good.
Yeah.
Na,
na, na. Yeah.
You were going to say something. I cut you off. About to become
Her
one.
music is so. I have a dream where an elevator door opens and it's full of people, and I get in the elevator and it closes, and I'm just like everybody just looking around, and all of a sudden I realize that everyone in the elevator is Sade's band. And then slowly they start doing this like pentatonics thing where like I point to the bassist and he starts going do 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 do, and I turn to the backup singers and they start going and then all of a sudden they're just making cherry pie.
Look at me, I'm getting all wrapped up in it. I'm like,
right?
yeah.
and then the doors open and I just leave, and then the doors close and they're still playing cherry pie, and I'm like,
you do have the mind of a musician.
I want that to happen
Yeah.
in my life. But you're saying mashups. When Two Become One and Martika Toy Soldiers.
Okay.
I tried with
Let's find
Garage
it.
Band to like mash it up.
Oh, is there a mashup, or you tried to do it?
I tried because I think it's the
okay.
perfect song to go
Okay,
on top.
okay.
But do you know? Will you play Martika Toy Soldiers? Do you know that song?
No.
It's old. It's from the '80s. You might know it.
Yeah, maybe if I hear it.
And it's just it has.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what Eminem sampled.
I really know
yeah.
Eminem sample.
Yeah.
Totally right.
So yes, we've known it the whole time, audience.
So this I think would be the one.
Oh, this is so fucking good.
This song is my favorite. Is dun dun dun. Attention to
Some Martika?
mislead you. It never should have been this way. What can I say? I think this is she's a one-hit wonder. I think this is
That
her
was
only
it.
song.
That was
yeah.
it for Martika.
I mean, have you heard of her since? Have you heard from her? since?
Martika's his cousin's name.
I think it'd be fun to do like a Martina McBride. Martika could just be Martika
Yeah,
McBride.
Martika McBride.
That's like a drag queen thing.
Martika McBride.
But that would be a good one. But no, Sade is like, I want to see her live because I think she would probably be the best live show I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But she's
If
like,
I saw her, I'd probably cry.
oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
I would be the
cry.
person crying, singing too loud, dancing.
High out of your
Like,
mind.
all of it. Well, that, yes. Hello. For Sade.
Shrooms taped to the thigh.
Yeah.
Well, here was the thing. I taped him to my shit because I thought they'll never find him unless I'm really in trouble.
Yeah.
Right? If at the point they're investigating my dick, then I've done something wrong. You know? So
Yeah.
that was my whole thing. Also, I was at that Tori Amos concert, tripping my balls off, literally. And I was having, there was a lightning storm over Denver and a full moon. And like all these other things were happening. And I'm having this moment to myself because I was young and I spent all this money to rent. I could just do everything. And I was like, I did it. And I was so satisfied. The concert's happening. And I'm like, I don't want to be anywhere else in the world right now.
Great feeling.
And it was just me, right? And because no one wanted to go with me. And all of a sudden, I felt a tap on my shoulder. And this girl goes, "Are you Daniel Webb? Do you go to Austin Community College?" And it was this girl I had a class with.
Yeah.
But because I was high, I way over. I was like, "Oh, yes!" And like had this like, "Oh my God, it's you!"
Yeah.
And I didn't even like know her name really.
Yeah.
So she invited me to sit. She thought I was alone.
Yeah.
I mean, I was, but she thought I was like alone. And so she invited me to sit with her and her boyfriend and their friends who hated the concert.
Oh,
Hated
no.
Tori Amos, didn't know what they were doing there, hated it. So I'm like on cloud 9 and they are like, "Shoot, can we go?"
Wow.
It was really hard.
Damn, you love Tori Amos that much. Okay,
So
so this
good.
last question, I don't even think this is merely possible for you.
Yeah, we say it too because there aren't really
I'm
any
like-
guilty pleasures. We like all the shit, you know?
I'm steadfast that I feel real guilty about this one.
What is it? The Osmonds? What?
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Donnie and Marie?
But hold on, this is a medley. So
What?
it's not until the middle of the song they marry this song with another song. And it's when they come together.
Okay.
So it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas / this other song that goes pine cones and holly berries, apples.
Okay, this
for
is
you.
definitely a guilty pleasure.
Oh my god, it's a fucking faggy song. It's so gay. I mean, listen to this. It's like it's the bumper music for Three's Company.
Yeah.
Elevator.
Yeah, it's that. So it's this bullshit. Okay, go maybe like halfway through. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Danny Osmond's Mulan
Okay,
song.
so
too,
this is the other song, and then it'll all come back together, and that's when I get a full erection.
let's see if it works.
Can I say that on this? Can I say
Yeah,
those words
yeah,
on
yeah,
this? So some Christmas stations don't play this. The Wave doesn't play this at Christmas time. Delilah might. And so then this part. This shit and holly berries.
They're singing in the round.
Listen to that. It's for me. And then they even have a lyric about snow clouds are low and hanging. And it sounds ominous, but it sounds like this. Right here. They go, snow clouds stand long and...
This is hilarious.
But if this song comes on the radio and I'm in my car, it's on.
Oh, it's
watch the fuck out. We're start to finish. We're not changing stations. This song fucking kills me. Waiting.
Kills me too.
So the other thing is I have a fucking sick love for Christmas music. All of it. I have another Spotify playlist called Xmas Ecstasy. And it's over 4 hours long.
Oh, you
And
need to send that to me.
Not a bad track. There's
Okay.
not one bad track on
Do
there.
you have that the
Oh.
Beatles one?
Beatles? They do Christmas?
Wonderful Christmas.
Oh, that's Paul McCartney.
Oh, sorry.
Exclusively.
God.
My bad.
I do like that song.
I like that song a
But
lot.
I'm into like the Ronettes Christmas.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh my
Fuck
god.
yeah.
You know
Is
I
that
met
the Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas?
Frosty the Snowman,
Oh,
Sleigh
no.
Ride.
I was thinking a different one.
No, not
Be
that one.
my little snowman.
No, it's the Ronettes kill it. They're Phil Spector days. So
Yeah.
They're not the
You were gonna
PLC.
say you met
Merry
somebody from
Christmas,
them?
Merry Christmas.
No.
wait, I really want to know.
I know the Save Ferris cover. They
What are
did.
you
Save
singing?
Ferris covered it. Save Ferris covered it. What is it called?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. But I did not do this one this year.
Merry Christmas.
I think
Merry
I know
Christmas.
it.
I'm just singing it really bad.
I met Ronnie Spector at the airport of
Wow.
the Ronettes. And her last name is Spector because she was married to Phil Spector.
Christmas Rapping. That's the song. It's called Christmas Rapping.
Yeah, Save Ferris covered
But
it.
it's not Safe Ferris that did it.
There's an original, yeah.
Is this the one you're thinking
No,
of? Okay.
but it's this song, Christmas Rapping.
Okay,
I
I
just
can't say
forget
I
who-
know this song.
Yeah, you do. Yes.
It's
The Waitresses.
Yeah, the waitresses.
well, how do I not know
Fucking
them?
Christmas in July, damn it.
You don't know this one?
I don't. I can't believe I'm learning a new
Wait till you hear
Christmas
that.
song today. That
the
is
chorus,
amazing.
the chorus, you might know.
I can't believe I don't know that there's a band called the Waitresses.
Yeah.
I can't either.
That's
They look cool, huh?
look at their bassist. What? This song rips.
You like it?
Oh yeah.
I love this song.
Wait till the chorus.
Oh my god, I love it.
The chorus is like a while. It takes a while to get to the chorus. Fast forward a little bit. Go a little bit more.
This is a great video.
Right
Here
here.
it goes.
Okay, yeah. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Yeah.
Sing that damn chorus
Get
already.
there.
This is so my vibe though.
I think. And then.
Merry Christmas, but I wouldn't know this one. This
No.
year.
Merry Christmas.
I really don't think I know this.
Oh, really?
No. Look how cute she is.
I know, right?
She's adorable.
That's a sick jacket too. On the other.
I love this whole look.
Yeah. That band is called the Waitresses.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're going on the playlist.
Yeah.
Now it's 401 songs.
Well, because like Elvis has great Christmas music.
Yeah.
Nat King Cole has really
Yeah.
good Christmas music. Like I said, the Ronettes. There's so much really good old school bands that would put that shit out. That was good. And then Mariah Carey, which
Yeah.
I think is that is one of the greatest songs ever written, period.
Yeah.
Take the holiday out of it. It's up there with every other song ever, like top 10.
Yeah.
And Slash, do you know how hard it is to write a new Christmas song?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna say?
Well, yeah, but they're all old, steeped in their hymns, or they've been
Yeah.
around generations, so people already know those. What are you going to say? How are you going to get a generation of people to hook into a traditional thing like a Christmas song?
Mm-hmm.
And that bitch just did it when nobody else was doing
Yeah.
it. I think that speaks to the power of like Christmas music. But she's one of the only ones who make good new stuff.
Yeah.
All the old ones.
And even that is like what, 20 years old now?
older, yeah.
Yeah,
25, yeah.
30, maybe 30 years old.
Damn.
But yeah, so I feel like Christmas music is so, it's like country music. It's so bad it's funny.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like new country, especially.
Yeah,
I'm like, who's listening to new country and not laughing? Like God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. That's the dumbest song I've ever fucking heard.
Oh, it
Do
was
you know that song?
yeah, I know that song.
It's so stupid.
It was
This
released
is-
in 1994.
Mariah Carey.
So what's that?
That's 30.
That's 30 years
30.
ago.
Damn.
And I know that because I was, oh my God, I was 12 when that shit came out.
Damn.
94.
Yeah.
I was I was 4.
Oh my God, baby,
Wait,
shut
no,
up.
wait.
No.
Sorry, no, I wasn't. I was
I don't do math.
7. I was 7.
How old
Yeah.
are you?
I was 7 in 94 because I
We're
was
37.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry,
87.
don't judge me.
I mean, in the day, there was a bit of a competition between like, because Janet was the queen, and then there was like Paula.
I saw her live recently. It was so great.
You
Sorry.
went?
Yes.
Oh, no. Tell me everything. I want to know.
It was amazing.
Really?
It was amazing.
Where was the show?
Where the Honda Center.
Okay. How were your seats?
Amazing.
Okay. And
It
she
was so-
sings live, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And she was great.
she was fucking amazing.
Did she do If?
Yes.
Dun, da, 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 da,
Yep.
da, dun,
Yep,
da,
she
da,
did
da,
the whole
da,
dance
dun.
with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Equally, when I was high during pandemic running, Escapade. If I was
Come on.
If I was at the top of the observatory and that would come on, we just found the nearest exit
Yeah.
and would just, if we could run to that song.
I love Janet. I'm a big Janet geek.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize how many hits she has.
Fucking so many.
It's kind of endless.
Yes.
I did a school presentation on Lucille Ball, and
yeah.
I did this thing where it was like I had a sheet and I was projecting light on the sheet and having these like images come up and stuff. But I used do you know that song Again?
Yeah.
And at the very end, there's this weird like 30-second like like musical thing that happens,
Yeah.
and I sampled If for my like school presentation, or not If, but Again.
Again, yeah.
No, loved Janet because Paula didn't really have it, and Janet did.
Yeah.
But
Janet had it.
I couldn't give it up. You know what I mean? I couldn't acknowledge that back in the day. I
Yeah.
just because I was too in the tank for Paula Abdul to realize my mistake. But equally Mariah, I was like, I had Emotions on single.
That was so huge, yeah.
Huge.
I
in
had
that.
One Sweet Day on cassette
Killer
single,
song.
yeah.
I mean, that's the other thing is like 90s Mariah is like it.
yeah,
I didn't.
fantasy, all that
Unstoppable.
Yeah, and I didn't realize I hated the 90s when I was in the 90s, but it was like there's the timelessness of stuff that's made then. Be My Baby. What's that? You'll Always Be My Baby.
shit.
Always
Yeah.
Know, Baby,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
That song is
Doo-doo-doo.
amazing.
Dum.
Touch My Body. I don't know why all her songs say body,
Yeah,
but yeah.
yeah.
Killer song.
Yeah.
All that like I don't think that's 90s Mariah.
There's a funny video
That's,
of this guy.
Early 2000s.
yeah.
He's maybe in the Philippines, some Asian country, but he's singing "Touch My Body" like phonetically, and they have the subtitles. He's saying "Touch My Barrel."
Yes.
It's pretty great.
I mean,
Anyway,
to be honest, anytime you see me singing a Selena song, it's that.
it's phonetic.
yeah, it's all
Yeah.
phonetic. Like
Cool.
I don't know.
I respect the
Bitty bitty bum bum. I
trying.
got that down.
Yeah.
Ask him the secret question now.
Okay. If you or when you do a comedy special, what would be your walkout music?
Oh shit.
Touch My Body.
Dun. Well, because it's that.
Tori Amos.
It's
is-
that. Dun,
Tori.
dun, dun. Tori Amos. That labels me. You know what I mean? When you come out hardcore with a Tori Amos song.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like,
Um,
is this a think piece?
Man, I think I used to like legit have an answer to that. Like I wanted. Okay, wait. It's coming to me. It was maybe a Pixie song. No. Wait, what was it? I used to have it. Yeah, it's a Pixie song. No, I can't think of it because I used to dream about coming out. I mean, Fantasy's really it. Mariah Carey, Fantasy.
That's a good one. Yeah.
After the weird dong 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 part,
Yeah.
there's where the beat hits.
Where the beat hits.
So it would be that.
Fantasy, that's a good
So
one.
yeah, it does this weird
Yeah, it's like a.
da na na. Well, wait, not that. Actually, this is
Yeah.
You know
You're
what I
talking
mean.
about this part.
So not this. Well, maybe this is when the lights go down and they're like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your favorite faggot all the way from Texas. Please welcome Daniel.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing.
That was amazing.
And then I come out. And people start booing me and throwing shit at me. And they're like,
Oh my god.
God,
This
this
song-
shit fucking bangs,
yeah,
dude.
This shit
I
bangs.
love it. It's so good.
Every night.
And she had the girls, the little chubby girl dancing.
Kinda hectic inside.
This video's amazing. Right here. Look at her.
Yeah.
Get it, girl.
Look at her.
Get it, mama. Right?
Yep. Featured. Look at her.
Yeah.
Tough.
That's
It's just
actually,
a
you don't know this? That's young Lizzo.
Thank you guys. Did you have fun?
Are you kidding me? This is the best.
Yeah.
This is
And
like
we
I
have
was.
we have a band.
I know that's my
Yeah.
favorite thing. I've been trying to find a band ever since I moved out here. I used to be in bands.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do like because I love stuff like Depeche Mode
Like a
and like
Brit-
Tears
New
for
wave
Fears, yeah,
English.
New wavy.
Absolutely.
I've always wanted to like fuck around with that.
Yeah.
So
I'm here for you.
Yeah, and I feel like my voice, like my vocal range, like fits that world.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of like deep. You know, like
Do you know what
kinda-
Depeche Mode means?
No, actually, I
No.
don't.
Fast fashion.
Wow.
Mhm.
Shout out to Forever 21.
I was wrong about Depeche Mode forever. I gave them nothing, and then all of a sudden I had Violator on cassette because my fucking 21-year-old truck has a cassette deck in it. Solid.
Yeah,
Start
amazing.
to finish.
Yeah.
They fucking blow me away.
Yeah.
And I missed them by a mile
Yeah.
a long time ago. But no,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
in a hip hop band, and they all had DJ names, but I was just playing keys. But my DJ name was DJ Mama Cash.
Love it.
She didn't choke on a sandwich. She
Yeah.
choked on money.
Oh.
And
And that's a nice death.
Yeah.
I miss being in bands because it's fun. Like practice is fun.
Well, now we got one.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Anything you want to plug at all? Whatever.
Y'all can just find me on the internet. I'm on tour. I'm out
Yeah.
there doing shows. I have specials. One's called I played at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
It's called Hose Parade. And then I just had one on Wow Presents called House of Laughs. I'm on Comedy Central. Y'all
Yep,
can find
it's
me.
all over.
I'm
Yeah.
out there.
Very, very funny. I
Very,
would
very
say it's
funny,
somebody
yeah.
that I actually really enjoy watching. And then you were at the
Shut
store. I
up.
was happy that you were
Yeah.
that you're there. It's good to have you.
Thank
there.
you.
You're
Good
such a
energy.
like unique voice.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank
we
you.
get put in boxes for whatever we are, and then
Sure.
I think some comics and people they sort of show you there's another side to whatever your judgment of us may be. you
Yeah,
know,
a bad
so-
side.
Yeah, whatever. Good, bad,
Yeah.
weird, high.
Nah, but you guys have always been really sweet and friendly. So the marriage of this podcast and being a guest here was like nothing but heaven. So happy
Heck
to
yeah.
be here. Happy to be here.
Ow.
He's delicate.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
Bye.
Lesser known characters.